Hello, class. I'm here to do our week 7 Becoming an Agent of Change video response question. I went ahead and watched the video this week, and it was pretty amazing. Uh, the It's amazing how much technology has come in such a short period of time, and how much they expect it to boom in a very short period of time as well. Moneyball, the movie Moneyball was a really interesting film as well. Brad Pitt's character, and just changing the way that baseball had been for so long. Taking in technology and numbers and all that kind of stuff, where now a lot of that is used. It's not primarily used, but a lot of that is used today in today's baseball game when it comes to scouts and general managers and all that. But let's just go over the questions. And it says, how can you find a healthy balance between engaging with available technology and staying connected to real life experiences? Definitely, technology has become a big part of the world in general, with smartphones, computers, smart TVs, technological upgrades to vehicles. With just a cell phone, there's so many things you can do. You can order yourself a ride. You can order yourself food. You can plot a destination. You can communicate globally. You have a global communication. Everyone who has a smartphone has a global communication device in their pocket. Back not too long ago, computers were the size of rooms, needed to be heavily air conditioned just to do one simple thing. Today, our cell phones, which are in our pocket, do extremely more than those computers did back then. So, and technology has integrated itself into almost every profession, teaching, coaching. For us, one of the biggest things is breaking down film, communicating through social media with potential recruits, logistically, filing away paperwork and all that kind of stuff on a computer, being able to share it with other people when needed. Those types of things are big for us. So, but also the relationships with our players is huge. We can be connected with them on social media, but if we're not taking the time to get to know them personally and to experience that and build that relationship, a lot of what we do on tech with the technology or social media really doesn't make that much of a difference. So, how do your values and ethics impact the way you engage online? My ethics and my engagement online are specifically tied together a lot. There are a lot of posts that are put up online that I have certain feelings about, and it is very easy for someone to go on a rant or to insult somebody who has a different opinion as yours, as everyone has seen if you've spent any time on social media. I try to hold myself back from doing any of that because I've learned and seen over many, many years that engagement over social media has never changed anybody that I've seen personally. So to engage with other people and to do these things really doesn't make a whole lot of difference. We can just take the most recent presidential election. If you were to look at my Twitter feed, if you were to look at my Facebook feed, my Instagram posts, and I'm taking a wild guess that most of you as well, Donald Trump would not have won the election, or I would not have predicted he would win the election based on a lot of Twitter and social media posts and things like that. But obviously he did. So how much did social media really make a difference in that aspect? And we can go through story after story of different aspects of that as well. So when it comes to me, I try not to dive deep into philosophical conversations online because it's not the place for it to do that, I feel. It's not, well, maybe it's not, maybe I shouldn't say it's not the place to do it, but it's a place that, it's the place where the least amount of change happens. I feel that change much happens a lot more frequently in a face-to-face conversation with somebody, explaining each other's views and why they believe certain things, and you can kind of come to a realization of why this person believes this, and they can come to a realization of why you believe your stance. And maybe they change their mind, maybe they don't, but at least it becomes more cordial as well. The boundaries, another question, what boundaries or limits do you put on your social media usage? For me, one of the things I try not to do, and it's not always easy, but I try not to take a whole lot of pictures and post when I'm out socially with either my wife, friends, family, those types of things. It's very easy to take a picture of a situation that you're going, or an event that you're at, and start posting it and trying to figure out what what filter you want on it, what you want it to say, what music you want to add to it. It's very easy to do that. But what's not easy to do is to enjoy the moment. And I feel that I have found that it's much better if you want to take a picture of an event, take a picture. You want to post about it, why don't you wait till the event is over and then post it as a memory of something that you've done. I try to do that. I try not to post in the middle of an event that's going on. I might take a picture with a friends, family, food that we're eating, whatever it is, but I try not to post it at that moment because I feel that it kind of takes you away from the moment, and now you're just a spectator instead of someone who's engaged in the moment. What advice would you give your students or athletes as to how they can use technology, social media appropriately? For our team, we talk about social media a lot, actually. Our athletes are very highly recruited athletes, going to different schools everywhere from USC to UCLA to University of Missouri on full ride football scholarships. So, and one thing that we've learned from talking to other coaches that the Division I level really looks into their players that they're going to recruit. They do a lot of research into their social media and what they're posting and what they do on their social media, who they follow, to get a better understanding of the player that they're investing so much money into. So, and we've all heard about people who went for jobs and did a really great job of the interview, had a great resume, but when that person looked at their social media, they found some things that they didn't want to find, or that they didn't want to find, and it ended up costing them the opportunity. So we try to tell our athletes, look, just be careful on what you post. Let your social media be a representation of you, obviously, but understand that if your social media is a public page for all to read, understand that you want to represent yourself, your school, your family in a certain way, so that you don't give off the wrong impression to others. So that's kind of what we tell our guys. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But we found for the most part that it helps our guys in the long run. So I appreciate you guys watching my video. Go ahead and leave comments, leave your any questions you might have. I'm definitely going to look it over and watch it and read them as well. So have a great one, guys. Bye.